May I have the permission of Honorable the Chief Justice to commence the proceedings of the case, please. A communication has been received from the Honorable Governor of Chhattisgarh. It reads as dated 1st August 2022, order. Consequent on appointment of Shri Rakesh Mohan Pandey, Advocate, and Shri Radhakishan Agrawal, Judicial Officer, as additional judges of the Chhattisgarh High Court, Miss Anusuya Ulke, the Governor of Chhattisgarh, in pursuance of the provisions of Article 219 of the Constitution of India, is pleased to appoint Shri Justice Arup Kumar Goswami, Chief Justice of Chhattisgarh High Court, Bilaspur, as the person before whom the said persons shall make and subscribe an oath or affirmation according to the form set out for the purpose in the third schedule of the Constitution. Now I am going to read the warrant of appointment of Honorable Shri Rakesh Mohan Pandey. By virtue of the power vested in me by clause 1 of Article 224 of the Constitution of India, I, Draupadi Murmu, President of India, do hereby appoint Shri Rakesh Mohan Pandey to be an additional judge of the Chhattisgarh High Court for a period of 2 years with effect from the date he assumes charge of his office, given at Rashtrapati Bhavan, New Delhi, this 27th day of July in the year 2022, 5th Shravana, 1944, Shaka, in the 73rd year of the Republic of India, signature President of India. In Hindi, मैं द्रौपदी मुर्मू, भारत की राष्ट्रपति, भारत के संविधान के अनुच्छेद 224 के खंड 1 द्वारा मुझ में निहित शक्ति से एतद द्वारा श्री राकेश मोहन पांडे को अपने पद के प्रभार संभालने की तिथि से 2 वर्ष के लिए छत्तीसगढ़ उच्च न्यायालय का अपर न्यायाधीश नियुक्त करती हूँ। भारत गणराज्य के 73वें वर्ष में आज सन 2022 ईस्वी के जुलाई मास के 27वें दिन 5 श्रावण 1944 शक राष्ट्रपति भवन नई दिल्ली में दिया गया। May I now request Honorable Shri Rakesh Mohan Pandey to make and subscribe oath to be administered by Honorable the Chief Justice.
I,
Rakesh Mohan Pandey,
having been appointed additional judge of the Chhattisgarh High Court,
having been appointed additional judge of the Chhattisgarh High Court,
do swear in the name of God
do swear in the name of God
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the Constitution of India as by law established,
that I will bear the true faith and allegiance to the Constitution of India as by law established,
that I will uphold the sovereignty and integrity of India,
that I will uphold the sovereignty and integrity of India,
that I will duly and faithfully and to the best of my ability, knowledge and judgment
that I will duly and faithfully and to the best of my ability, knowledge and judgment
perform the duties of my office without fear or favor, affection or ill will,
perform the duties of my office without fear or favor, affection or ill will,
and that I will uphold the Constitution and the laws.
and that I will uphold the Constitution and the laws.
Now I request Honorable the Chief Justice to present the warrant of appointment to Honorable Chief Justice Rakesh Mohan Pandey. Now I am going to read the warrant of appointment of Honorable Shri Radhakishan Agrawal. By virtue of the power vested in me by clause 1 of Article 224 of the Constitution of India, I, Draupadi Murmu, President of India, do hereby appoint Shri Radhakishan Agrawal to be an additional judge of the Chhattisgarh High Court for a period of 2 years with effect from the date he assumes charge of his office. Given at Rashtrapati Bhavan, New Delhi, this 27th day of July in the year 2022, 5th Shravana, 1944, Shakar, in the 73rd year of the Republic of India. Signature, President of India. In Hindi, मैं द्रौपदी मुर्मू, भारत की राष्ट्रपति, भारत के संविधान के अनुच्छेद 224 के खंड 1 द्वारा मुझ में निहित शक्ति से एतद द्वारा श्री राधाकिशन अग्रवाल को अपने पद के प्रभार संभालने की तिथि से 2 वर्ष के लिए छत्तीसगढ़ उच्च न्यायालय का अपर न्यायाधीश नियुक्त करती हूँ। भारत गणराज्य के 73वें वर्ष में आज सन 2022 ईस्वी के जुलाई मास के 27वें दिन 5 श्रावण 1944 शक राष्ट्रपति भवन नई दिल्ली में दिया गया। हस्ताक्षर द्रौपदी, भारत की राष्ट्रपति। May I now request Honorable Shri Radhakishan Agrawal to make and subscribe oath to be administered by Honorable the Chief Justice.
I,
Radhakishan Agrawal,
having been appointed additional judge of the Chhattisgarh High Court,
having been appointed additional judge of the Chhattisgarh High Court,
do swear in the name of God
do swear in the name of God
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the Constitution of India as by law established,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the Constitution of India as by law established,
that I will uphold the sovereignty and integrity of India,
that I will uphold the sovereignty and integrity of India,
that I will duly and faithfully and to the best of my ability, knowledge and judgment
that I will duly and faithfully and to the best of my ability, knowledge and judgment
perform the duties of my office without fear or favor, affection or ill will,
perform the duties of my office without fear or favor, affection or ill will,
and that I will uphold the Constitution and the laws.
and that I will uphold the Constitution and the law.
Now I request Honorable the Chief Justice to present the warrant of appointment to Honorable Chief Justice Radhakishan Agrawal. I request the Advocate General of Chhattisgarh, who is also the representative of the Special Committee of State Bar Council of Chhattisgarh, to address on this occasion.
My Lord Honorable Chief Justice Shri Arup Kumar Goswami ji, Honorable Judges of the High Court of Chhattisgarh, Shri Abdul Wahab Khan, President Chhattisgarh High Court Bar Association, Shri Ramakant Mishra, Assistant Solicitor General of India, Senior Advocates and young members of the Bar, Registrar General and the Officers of the Registry Chhattisgarh High Court, Director GOT and the Judicial Officers of the State of Chhattisgarh, distinguished guests, member of print and electronic media, ladies and gentlemen. It is a great pleasure and pride I stand before you this morning to say a few words on this happy occasion when one of our judicial officers of the state and one member of the bar are being elevated as judges of the Honorable High Court of Chhattisgarh. My Lord Honorable Justice Rakesh Mohan Pandey and my Lord Justice Shri Radhakishan Agrawal are joining today the High Judicial Fraternity like a duty of on a petal of a rose. I am offering hearty felicitation and good wishes to Honorable Mr. Justice Rakesh Mohan Pandey and Mr. Justice Radhakishan Agrawal on their appointment as judges of the High Court of Chhattisgarh, which they richly deserve, being eminently qualified by reason of their rich, wide and varied experience. My Lord Honorable Justice Rakesh Mohan Pandey was born on 30th January 1978, village Dhanpur, district Gorilla Pendra Marwahi, and after his preliminary education in village Dhanpur, passed higher secondary from Pendra, and having graduated, passed LLB examination from DPP College, Bilaspur. In the year 2000, he was enrolled as an advocate on 5/10/2000 and started practicing in the High Court of Chhattisgarh, Bilaspur. Honorable Mr. Justice Rakesh Mohan Pandey practiced in civil criminal service constitutional matters for about 2 decades and also served as a Secretary Chhattisgarh High Court Bar Association, Bilaspur from 2019 till October 2021. Justice Rakesh Mohan Pandey, this is a great privilege to welcome you on this occasion and to offer you full cooperation of the Advocate General Office and the State of Chhattisgarh in discharge of the onerous duty of the judge. Your Lordship was being one of us, now you have become one in the galaxy of the eminent personalities. My Lord Justice Radhakishan Agrawal was born on 1/9/1964 and your Lordship joined the judicial services on 15/6/1990 and worked in various capacities, and he has a rich and vast experience working in various posts. My Lord Justice Radhakishan Agrawal is most distinguished and popular judicial officer. His experience of decades span over a vast multitude assignment, which he includes legal advisor to Her Excellency the Honorable Governor, District Judge at various places, Additional Secretary, Department of Law and Legislative Affairs, and presently the District Judge at Bilaspur. My Lord, brightness, values, and sense of morality have been his forte and also a talking point in the legal fraternity. My Lord is unassuming all times. I welcome you as a judge of this court and I wish my Lord a successful tenure. Institutional respect is the backdrop of a civilized society. The success of a civilized order hinges upon the respect and our institutions are able to generate from the people. This court has seen some of the finest judges being elevated from the state higher judicial services, essentially persons trained to administer law backed with the decades of ingrained and flushed judicial continuances, without doubt a formula recipe for success story for those destined to hold high judicial posts. I am sure you will enrich this court with your equipment and experience to enhance its image and ennoble it as an excellent institution. The appointment of a judge is really a matter of great importance as judiciary is the last resort for the citizen at large. It is with utmost pleasure that I have steered to lectern the speak this occasion. I am as certain as I stand here that all the members of the Advocate General Office share my feelings, even though the welcome we extend to your Lordship, Justice Rakesh Mohan Pandey and Justice Radhakishan Agrawal, must appear in other ways than words. It is usual on an occasion like this to express it by breathing courtesy, and a smile is outward reflex of inward pleasure. The bar today is more vocal and expressive. People's faith is our backdrop, but seemingly looks fragile in the best of times. Our best stand today is not to hold jurisdiction to punish erring persons for its contempt, but our capacity to influence people with sensitive thoughts, impartial conduction, and to be perceived by others as the best examples, ethical and moral rectitude. Judges are in a module of walking, talking records. My Lord, each judge on his elevation is placed in a golden box by the member of the bar. Every inch of this courtroom where you decide, you read, you hear, you decide is filled with our unconditional support and unreserved expectation. Nothing can be more precious and nothing is more taken for granted is this support. My Lord, your contentment and our satisfaction lies in keeping this trust intact. We all wish to see another bright day, but then it's you who decides. My Lord Justice, I on my own behalf and on behalf of the lodges of the state of Chhattisgarh welcomes you in the midst of promises. We promise you all cooperation in the discharge of your onerous duty function as judge of the High Court of Chhattisgarh. I on my own behalf and on behalf of the state of Chhattisgarh and as a leader of the bar, I welcome you, sir, and assure our unstained and wholehearted cooperation in your pursuit to administer justice in this historic temple of justice. Thank you.
I request the President, Chhattisgarh High Court Bar Association, to address on this occasion.
माननीय मुख्य न्यायाधिपति श्री अरूप कुमार गोस्वामी साहब, सभी उपस्थित सम्माननीय न्यायाधिपतिगण, छत्तीसगढ़ राज्य के महाधिवक्ता एवं छत्तीसगढ़ राज्य विधिज्ञ परिषद की विशेष समिति के सदस्य श्री सतीश वर्मा साहब, असिस्टेंट सॉलिसिटर जनरल ऑफ इंडिया श्री रमाकांत मिश्रा जी, माननीय न्यायमूर्तिगण के उपस्थित पारिवारिक सदस्यगण, माननीय रजिस्ट्रार जनरल व रजिस्ट्री के सम्माननीय अधिकारीगण, सम्माननीय वरिष्ठ अधिवक्तागण, अधिवक्ता साथियों एवं उपस्थित समस्त सम्माननीय जन, माननीय न्यायमूर्ति श्री राकेश मोहन पांडे जी का जन्म दिनांक 30/1/1970 को ग्राम धानपुर, पेंड्रा, वर्तमान जिला गौरेला, पेंड्रा मरवाही, छत्तीसगढ़ में हुआ था। पिता स्वर्गीय श्री LR पांडे, सेवानिवृत्त सेना के सूबेदार रहे। माता श्रीमती लीला पांडे जो आज उपस्थित हैं, मैं उन्हें विशेष रूप से छत्तीसगढ़ उच्च न्यायालय अधिवक्ता संघ परिवार की ओर से उनके सुपुत्र के न्यायमूर्ति बनने पर हार्दिक बधाई देता हूं। माननीय न्यायमूर्ति राकेश मोहन पांडे जी के बड़े भाई डॉक्टर राजेश पांडे वरिष्ठ अधिवक्ता हैं। अधिवक्ता महेश पांडे भी आपके भाई हैं, जो कि छत्तीसगढ़ उच्च न्यायालय में ही वकालत कर रहे हैं। साथ ही उनके पुत्र श्री सिद्धार्थ एवं बड़े भाई श्री राजेश पांडे जी के पुत्र श्री अभिषेक पांडे भी छत्तीसगढ़ उच्च न्यायालय में वकालत कर रहे हैं। आपकी प्रारंभिक शिक्षा पेंड्रा में हुई। स्थानीय डीपी विप्र महाविद्यालय बिलासपुर से वर्ष 2000 में LLB पास किया। छत्तीसगढ़ राज्य विधिज्ञ परिषद में वर्ष 2000 में ही आपने एडवोकेट के रूप में अपना पंजीयन करा लिया और तब से नियमित रूप से छत्तीसगढ़ उच्च न्यायालय में वकालत करते रहे हैं। इस प्रकार उच्च शिक्षित परिवार से संबंधित रहे हैं। कुछ दिनों पूर्व ही आपने बार के सचिव पद पर एक कार्यकाल पूरा कर पुनः संघ के चुनाव में भाग लिया था। उसके बाद अत्यधिक कम समय में बहुत ही जिम्मेदारी वाले एवं गरिमामयी आस्था के प्रतीक उच्च न्यायालय के न्यायमूर्ति के पद पर आप पदस्थ किए गए। मर्यादा पुरुषोत्तम श्री राम की उदारता सर्वविदित है, जो कि उनके जीवन के सबसे कठिन क्षणों में उनका मूल्य बनी रही। यही वह मूल्य है जो किसी के जीवन में सबसे अधिक मूल्यवान होता है। विश्वास और स्वीकार्यता मांग कर नहीं पाई जा सकती है, उन्हें अर्जित करना होता है। जैसा कि माननीय न्यायमूर्ति रमन्ना जी ने कहा था कि हमारे मूल्य अंततः हमारे सबसे बड़े धन हैं और हमें इन्हें कभी भी नहीं भूलना चाहिए। आप अपने भावी न्यायिक कार्यों से अधिवक्ता संघ के सभी सदस्यों के लिए एवं पीड़ित शोषित लोगों के लिए संबल बनेंगे। गरिमापूर्ण आचरण एवं शीघ्र त्वरित सर्वसुलभ न्याय के सिद्धांत को पूरा करेंगे एवं अधिवक्ताओं एवं पीड़ितों की अपेक्षाओं को पूरा कर छत्तीसगढ़ उच्च न्यायालय अधिवक्ता संघ एवं संपूर्ण न्यायिक जगत एवं अपने परिवार के लिए न्यायप्रिय, सरल, सौम्य न्यायमूर्ति के रूप में प्रसिद्धि दिलाएंगे। अधिवक्ता संघ भी आपको बेहतर सहयोग प्रदान करता रहे। माननीय न्यायमूर्ति श्री राधाकृष्ण अग्रवाल जी के पिता का नाम सत्यनारायण अग्रवाल है एवं माता श्रीमती कमला देवी अग्रवाल है। आपका जन्म 1/9/1964 को छत्तीसगढ़ राज्य के राजनांदगांव में हुआ था। आपने प्रथम श्रेणी में बी.कॉम में स्नातक वर्ष 1982 में किया। उसके बाद वर्ष 1985 में LLB करने के पश्चात आपने एडवोकेट के रूप में मध्य प्रदेश विधिज्ञ राज्य परिषद में अपना पंजीयन करवा लिया था। प्राथमिक शिक्षा से लेकर महाविद्यालयीन शिक्षा भी आपने राजनांदगांव में ही पूरी की। मध्य प्रदेश स्टेट बार काउंसिल में एडवोकेट के रूप में पंजीयन के बाद आप वर्ष 1986 से राजनांदगांव जिले में ही प्रैक्टिस भी शुरू कर दी थी। वकालत के दौरान ही आपने लोक प्रशासन में MA भी किया। वर्ष 1990 में व्यवहार न्यायाधीश वर्ग 2 में आपका चयन हुआ। फिर उसके बाद लगातार अपनी मेहनत व लगन पूर्वक कार्य करते हुए विभिन्न उच्च पदों पर कार्यरत रहते हुए सफलतापूर्वक कार्य करते रहे। दिनांक 7/5/2022 से जिला एवं सत्र न्यायाधीश बिलासपुर में कार्यरत रहे और अब परमपिता परमेश्वर की कृपा से एवं माता पिता के आशीर्वाद व पुण्य कार्यों के प्रतिफल स्वरूप उच्च न्यायालय के गरिमामयी न्यायमूर्ति पद पर आसीन हैं। मैं व्यक्तिगत रूप से एवं छत्तीसगढ़ उच्च न्यायालय अधिवक्ता संघ की ओर से न्यायमूर्ति द्वय को बधाई देता हूं एवं कुशल कार्यकाल की शुभकामना देता हूं एवं आश्वस्त करता हूं कि अधिवक्ता संघ बेहतर सहयोग देता रहे।
I request the Assistant Solicitor General of India to address on this occasion.
My Lord, Honorable Chief Justice, Shri Kumar Goswami ji, and all companion judges of High Court of Chhattisgarh. Shri Satish Chandra Verma, respected Advocate General, State of Chhattisgarh, and Representative Committee of State Bar Council of Chhattisgarh. Shri Abdul Wahab Khan, President High Court Bar Association Bilaspur, Registrar General and all Judicial Officer of High Court of Chhattisgarh. Shri R.S. Sharma, Principal Secretary, Law and Legislative Affairs, State of Chhattisgarh, Madam Sushma Sawant, and all judicial officers. Senior advocates, respected members of the bar, family members, and relative of Shri Justice Rakesh Mohan Pandey and Shri Justice Radhakishan Agrawal, members of print and electronic media. Ladies and gentlemen, it is with the great pride and pleasure that I stand before you this morning to say a few words on this occasion when two of distinguished members of our legal fraternity of Shri Rakesh Mohan Pandey and Shri Radhakishan Agrawal have sworn as Judge of High Court of Chhattisgarh. I, Ramakant Mishra, Assistant Solicitor General of India, on behalf of the Government of India and Law Officer of the Central Government, congratulate your Lordships on serving as Judge of the sacred institution. Shri Rakesh Pandey was born on 30th of January 1970 at village Dhanpur, district Gorela, Penda, Marwari. He is the younger son of late Sri L.R. Pandey and Srimati Leela Pandey. His father was serving as the Indian Army and he took voluntary retirement from the post of Subedar after serving 21 years in the Army. Dr. Rajesh Pandey, Senior Advocate, elder brother of Sri Pandey, is practicing in Supreme Court of India. His youngest brother Mahesh Pandey is also advocate. His wife Srimati Nimla Pandey is homemaker and his son Siddharth Pandey is also an advocate. And Dr. Sisti Pandey, his daughter, who is a dentist in Bilaspur. Shri Rakesh Mohan Pandey completed his elementary education from Pendra. He completed LLB in the year 2000 from DP Victor College, Bilaspur, and got enrolled as an advocate on 5th of September 2000. Thereafter, my Lord started his practice in High Court of Chhattisgarh, Bilaspur, practice in civil, criminal, service, constitutional matters, election matters, and motor vehicle acts cases for long 21 years. My Lord elected as the Secretary of this Chhattisgarh High Court Bar Association, Bilaspur, in the year 2019 and remained the office till October 2021. Shri Rakesh Mohan Pandey belongs to a highly reputed family, the state of Chhattisgarh. Shri Pandey is a man of great humility, and due to his hard working, diligence, adhering to the professional ethics, and ability to work in the team, he has gained the trust of fellow members of the bar and have graced with the post of Secretary, High Court of Bar, Shri Bilas. As a representative of Union of India, I immense pride in extending hearty wishes and warm welcome to Shri Pandey as the Judge of Sacred Institution. Shri Radhakishan Agrawal, my Lord, Shri Justice Radhakishan Agrawal was born on 1st of September 1964 in the prestigious family of cultural capital at district Rajnandgaon. His father, Shri Satyanarayan Agrawal, and mother, Srimati Kamala Devi Agrawal. Shri Agrawal completed education at Rajnandgaon and did LLB in the year 1985. After completion of LLB degree, my Lord started his practice under the able guidance of Sri Jagat Narayan Shukla at District Court Rajnandgaon. In the year 90, my Lord selected as a State Justice Officer on the post of Civil Judge Class 2 and posted at various places Durg, Raipur, Kotkad, Gora, and after promotion on the post of Higher Judicial Services, my Lord served as a Additional District Judge at various places like Kanker, Surajpur, and Durg. My Lord was Additional Director of Jyoti, Additional Secretary of the State of Chhattisgarh, President Consumer Forum, President Presiding Officer of State Transport Appellate Tribunal, and Principal Judge of Family Court. My Lord was also advisor of the Governor of the state and recently posted as District Blast. The great institution is indeed enriched by the elevation of your Lordship. The need for able minds and don the chair as judge of this honorable court have felt like never before. Now the burden of expectation is increasing from the judiciary. The judiciary, which always maintained the trust and confidence of the majority of the people, will undoubtedly continue to offer solution to multiple problems and the confront the system. Judges will continue to act as guardians of constitutional values, and citizen rights and freedom duty will perform at all times. May your Lordship shall put attribute to steadiness, humility, integrity, fairness, uprightness throughout your tenure as district member of the bench. I, on behalf of the Union of India, on my own behalf and behalf of all officers of the Union of India, extend my warmest regards, heartiest wishes to your Lordship for discharging the onerous duty of dispensation of justice. May the divine light be with you forever. Jai Bharat Justice.
I request Honorable Shri Justice Rakesh Mohan Pandey to address on this occasion.
My Lord Honorable, the Chief Justice, my brother and sister judges, former judges of this High Court, Shri Satish Chandra Verma, Learned Advocate General for the State of Chhattisgarh and ex-officio Chairman of the State Bar Council of Chhattisgarh, Shri Ramakant Mishra, Learned Assistant Solicitor General of India, Shri Abdul Bahab Khan, President of Chhattisgarh High Court Bar Association, senior advocates and members of the bar, Registrar General, officers, other officers and staff of registry, print and electronic media representatives, ladies and gentlemen. I am deeply touched and honored by the kind and generous words spoken for me by the dignitaries. It's a great honor and privilege to be elevated as Judge of Chhattisgarh High Court. I stand indebted to Almighty Lord Krishna for blessing me with this opportunity to serve the nation by being a part of justice delivery system. At the outset, I would like to extend my deepest gratitude to the Collegium of the Honorable Supreme Court and the Collegium of this Honorable Court, comprising Honorable the Chief Justice Arup Kumar Goswami, Honorable Sri Justice Gautam Bhaduri, Honorable Sri Justice Sanjay K. Agrawal, who have considered me worthy for the office of Judge in the High Court of Chhattisgarh. I am grateful to all the Honorable Judges of this Honorable Court before whom I have had the privilege to appear as an advocate. I am grateful to my parents, late Shri L.R. Pandey, who served in the Indian Army and had been commissioned officer, and Srimati Leela Pandey. Without their selfless love, teaching and blessings, I would not have attained this position. I would like to thank my mentor and senior Dr. Rajesh Pandey, senior advocate, who also happens to be my elder brother, for encouraging me and uplifting me by morale at the inception of my career. Under his able guidance, I learned the nuances of law. The person who always remained by my side in my ups and downs is my wife, Srimati Nirmala Pandey. She is extremely caring and supportive and has sacrificed a lot. From core of my heart, I thank her for the utmost support in my career, which has helped me in reaching this milestone. I would I also received continuous love, support, and cooperation from my children, Dr. Srishti Pandey and Siddharth Pandey. My younger brother, Mahesh Pandey, my nephew, Abhishek Pandey, and my son, Siddharth Pandey, with whom I shared the law practice for past few years, have been cooperative and dutiful throughout these years. I must express my sincere thanks to my father-in-law, late Sri Avnath Prasad Sarma, and my mother-in-law, who is present here, Srimati Parvati Sarma, for their good wishes and prayers. I am also thankful to all my family members and relatives who are not present here today for their kind support and affection. It's proverbial that some individuals become family not by blood but by the role they play in your life. I must thank Mr. Sanjay Kumar Misra, a friend who always inspired me with his great ideas, Mr. Pradeep Gupta and Mr. Santosh Mathew, my batchmates who have always taught me to expect the unexpected. Last but not least, I am also thankful to Mr. Varuneng Mishra and Mr. Arvind Dubey, who were office bearers during my term as Secretary of the Chhattisgarh High Court Bar Association, for their support and cooperation. Apart from all the people that I have named above, I must also convey my gratitude to all my friends and well-wishers who have played a pivotal role in some of or the other stages of my life. My journey began in the year 2000 when I stepped into the legal field and still remember my first appearance as an advocate in the High Court of Madhya Pradesh, Jabalpur. After that, the state of Madhya Pradesh was bifurcated and I shifted my law practice to the High Court of Chhattisgarh, Bilaspur. I arrived here with a ray of hope in my eyes. I practiced under the aegis of my elder brother till year 2008, and thereafter my journey started with struggles and attainments as my elder brother shifted his law practice to the Honorable Supreme Court. The High Court of Chhattisgarh is unique, it is uncomparable, in, and in many ways inimitable. I met many generous persons in this journey and especially young members of the bar who have educated me to be open to changes and adaptations. My heart is overflowing with the gratitude to the members of the bar who constantly gave affection, cooperation, and love during my practice as an advocate in this court. I trust that the members of the bar will continue to extend the same to enable me to perform the constitutional duty of dispensation of justice. I shall ensure judicial integrity, discipline, and independence and would make every endeavor to discharge my duties with utmost honesty. Keeping these virtues and qualities in my mind, I shall make every possible effort to fulfill the oath that I have taken for dispensation of justice to the best of my knowledge and ability. I would once again convey my thanks to all of you for attending the oath ceremony and blessing me on this special occasion. Thank you. Jai Hind.
I request Honorable Chief Justice Radhakishan Agrawal to address on this occasion.
Jai Johar and a very good morning to one and all. My Lord, Honorable the Chief Justice and Honorable Judges of High Court of Chhattisgarh, Learned Advocate General, Assistant Solicitor General, Chairman State Bar Council of Chhattisgarh, President High Court Bar Association, learned members of the bar, my dear friends, ladies and gentlemen. The Almighty God has bestowed upon me an entirely new responsibility of administering justice. I hope and trust the Almighty God would give me insight and foresight to perform this pious and noble duty. I was very fortunate to have deeply connected with diverse individuals in my life, and I start my walk in this new journey. I would like to express my gratitude towards my father, Shri Satyanarayan Agrawal, and my mother, Srimati Kamala Devi Agrawal, for showering their blessings in every walk of my life. I also express my gratitude towards late Sri Jagat Nayan Shukla ji, learned senior advocate who mentored me in my early days as an advocate. I express my sincere gratitude to Honorable the Chief Justice Shri Arup Kumar Goswami ji, Honorable Shri Justice Gautam Bhaduri ji, Honorable Shri Justice Sanjay K. Agrawal ji, member of the Collegium, High Court of Chhattisgarh, who reposed trust in me by recommending me for elevation. I am also thankful to Honorable the Chief Justice of India and the Honorable Judges of the Collegium of the Supreme Court for entrusting me with this position. I would also like to take this opportunity to thank Her Excellency Susri Ansuya Uike Madam, Honorable Governor State of Chhattisgarh, who extended her full support to me and guided me throughout my journey as her legal advisor. I am grateful to Honorable Shri Justice Prasant Kumar Misra ji, Honorable Shri Justice M.M. Srivastava ji, Honorable Shri Justice Dilip Rao Sahab Deshmukh ji, and Honorable Shri Justice V.K. Srivastava ji for always mentoring me and being my source of inspiration. I am also thankful to all the honorable judges present and former of this High Court who extended their great support and guide me. On this occasion of changing ropes, I would also like to remember and thank all judicial officers, the staff members and members of the bar who extended their cooperation during my tenure in various capacities as judicial officer at different places. I would like to thank my wife, Srimati Vinita Agrawal, today. I have no words because words fall short when it comes to the support and care that you have given me and will continue to do so. I will never know how to thank you enough. I thank you, my lovely daughters Aditi and Arpita, and my son-in-law Dr. Akash, for being my pillars of strength. I feel blessed to have Shri Gyasi Lalji Agrawal and Srimati Sharda Devi Agrawal as my in-laws who is present here on this occasion. I would, I would also like to remember my grandfather-in-law, late Shri Tarachan Agrawal ji. I would also like to take this opportunity to thank my brothers Shri Shiv Agrawal, Shyam, Evam Sharat, and all family members and friends without whom I would not have lived the life so naturally and I could do while sharing my accomplishment and sorrows with all of them. मैं इस अवसर पर अपनी वाणी को विराम देने के पूर्व श्रीमद् भगवद गीता में भगवान श्री कृष्ण जी द्वारा कहा गया श्लोक उद्धृत करना चाहता हूं। विहाय कामान्य सर्वान पुमाश्चरति निःस्पृह निर्ममो निरंकारः स शांति मधि गच्छति। अर्थात जो मनुष्य सभी इच्छाओं और कामनाओं को त्याग कर मोह रहित और अहंकार रहित होकर अपने कर्तव्यों का पालन करता है उसे ही शांति प्राप्त होती है। माई हार्टिएस्ट थैंक्स टू ईच ऑफ यू who has spared their valuable time for witnessing this moment by attending the swearing in ceremony today. Jai Hind, Jai Chhattisgarh.
May I have the permission of Honorable the Chief Justice to conclude the proceedings of the court. With the permission of Honorable the Chief Justice, I conclude the proceedings of the court and request your lordships, the distinguished guests and members of the bar to take light refreshment in honor of Honorable Shri Justice Rakesh Mohan Pandey and Honorable Shri Justice Radhakishan Agrawal. I am very grateful to all the honorable judges, the distinguished guests and other dignitaries for their gracious presence on this occasion.
Warren.